What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another evening of 30 NSG. On tonight's episode, we're going to be playing a game called Eternal Strands. Pick up my Xbox here. We've been wanting to play this for, I would say, about 2 weeks. I think it came up about 2 weeks ago. Just getting pushed back. We got finished with what's it called? Halo Infinite. I couldn't think of it for a second. I was like, looking for a word. Can't think of it. So we're picking this up, playing a little bit of this. 1 second. I just got in my office and I'm making sure everything's working. What's going on, Travis? Is the audio good for you? Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 5? Battlefield 1. Battlefield 5 is good, but I think it's better Battlefield 1. All right. My camera's off because my eyes are hurting me, and I don't. I have like a slight headache, so we're gonna be playing with the camera off right now. When weavers were born, Nora asked. I missed it. Damn it. Oh, good. They're reading to me.
Magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation.
Is it loud enough for you? It might be a little too soft.
Not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century
There we go.
ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago.
Almost has an art style, at least in the cutscenes, as Banner Saga.
Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began.
Cyclops, what's going on first?
Thanks.
Bryn, over here.
That is the wall beyond the wall. Okay.
What do you think? When you told me that joining your band,
Sweet.
I'd
I don't have to
see
read.
Veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
See the little things they do? It's very slight if you haven't noticed it. Obviously, you know, when I talk, they light her up a little bit, and then when
Of course.
they talk,
It's important
and
for
they put
other
the
weavers to see
name
how you
underneath the
do
person
it.
so you know. Little things like that is nice.
The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a
When you're not doing
deeper into
full-on
the valley.
cutscenes and whatnot.
Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will indeed...
I don't believe Battlefield 5 has a campaign. But I think it has... I can't remember. I can't remember if it has the same thing as... It has operations, so it's sort of like a story type of thing, but Battlefield 1 has campaign missions. Battlefield 5, I don't believe, does it.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
Let's see. I'm itching to get out there until I don't have any questions. She mentioned Strand Roads. Ask what that was, or it might be a little strange, but ask her to explain. We'll go
The
here.
Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods. Before the Surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter and exit the Enclave with their goods. It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare artifacts lost in the Surge.
I know the scry is a standard device across Weaver bands, but my previous leader, Aaron, didn't really make use of ours.
He sent you on expeditions without it?
I mean, I wore the earpiece, but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
That's incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your Weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and
Oh,
give
of
directions
course.
from the scry table.
A magical earpiece.
At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed. The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
Right. That clears up anything I needed to know. I'll head to the watchtower.
Glad to hear it.
Looks good.
No visuals on the scry.
A little sluggish on the way to move a little bit.
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
The veil. Even more impressive up close.
Okay.
Just this should magnify the enchantment, and
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth. The closer you get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
Its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Until now.
Okay, so you got little things to collect. Can't pick that up. Okay.
That wall is completely frozen.
Weaver's Grass. Lifts and moves objects. It creates a purple or marks valid targets while those marked are really heavy. Okay. Prepare to strands. Hold the right trigger to cast and release. Right. Okay, so left trigger to prepare strands, right trigger to cast. Okay.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
So if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
Okay. Look, cool little fire effects.
Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
That's an Assassin's Creed tower you're gonna
A
climb.
living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
Oh, we can climb stuff. Got it.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Dom's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing...
Aurea?
Oh, damn.
Bryn, connections back.
Was that a drake?
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
Yes, breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
Looks like I gotta kill
Can't
something.
extract you.
Dom, fix
Charge
it.
attack, block. Okay.
And Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Oh shit! I gotta. All right.
Good. Head out of
Got
the
it.
cave so we can
I have
get our
a.
bearings.
I get tired. Got it. Can I break this? Nope. Can't break this stuff. Do like 1-2 damage to it. See, now stuff like this in video games, if I'm breaking this, this should automatically pick up. Like I need it, right? I can't be overcome by it. So like, just pick it up. If I break it, just let me. You know what I mean? Okay, you gonna talk to me now? No, that's definitely not talking. Definitely not talking. I mean, this Drake's just a dick.
For the love of... It's an ash peak drake.
Quick, your frost magic can cool a path.
My frost magic. Okay, ice wall rapidly freezes water in the air and creates a chunk of ice that's useful to, okay. Left trigger and right trigger. Okay, it's the same casting thing. Get off of there.
Good. Darn's still working on the scribe, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it. Oria, that Drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Like, that stuff should just automatically get picked up. There's no need for me to press the buttons.
Nice. Keep moving.
Here comes the dick again. He's like, "Rrrr." Is he helping or is he like what is this?
Damn it, Casmin was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies.
It
What do we
won't
do?
stop
We get you back to the caravan
attacking.
fast.
All right, we gotta go this way. Hold and switch to bow.
Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
I shoot this? Bravo. Oh, okay. No, we missed him. This is a little touchy here with this. Ow!
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards use to reach the watchtower.
Oh, I could just
prior to
freeze
the
him like
surge.
that, huh? I need this. Playing on PC? No, I'm playing on Xbox.
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going.
Like I'm Iceman over here.
That's the path.
You're doing great, Bryn. Final stretch.
Like, why wouldn't I pick up the iron? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't I pick that up?
That can't be an ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get...
Here comes the asshole Drake. Like, I'm angry. Give him a Snickers.
You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
No, we're gonna give him Snickers. Okay. Am I supposed? How can I? Okay, I can dodge. Okay.
Vitality tonics.
Oh, you're supposed to. Okay, you're supposed to get hit.
Skies. If this isn't the strangest.
Got them. Hang on, Bryn.
It's like Diablo now. You gotta stay inside. Oh, that's like a cartoon.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Pack up!
You're... What?
We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc. We need to go.
Come on, you gypsies. Get your stuff together.
Up ahead! Please!
She just got hit by... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, corruption.
I'm fine. Keep moving.
She's not fine. She's lying. Can't trust Big Bird. Good early morning run. Jesus. She lost her hand. Something's wrong. And that's the end of the game. Good game. Good. I give it a 7 out of 10. I believe IGN did give it a 7 out of 10. They're all over the place with their cutscenes. There's like animation cutscenes, there's in-game cutscenes, there's like what's happening? There's stills. Can I take companions with me? They'll never fly again.
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
I mean, she was just lucky.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Hey, take a moment to remember. We're in the Enclave. Haven't we all fantasized about this?
I like how it tells you in the upper corner, there is no wrong choice.
This place holds mysteries beyond our wildest dreams and secrets to our past as weavers. It's time to uncover them.
Revelations await us.
Exactly. When we first set out to
I'm just really
investigate the
glad
Veil's
there's a
shadow,
bird.
we
Because
had no
that's where I
idea
really
we'd end
identify
up
as. I'm
here.
glad I can see myself as it.
The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of all because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're adjourned.
Interact.
Sky. The whole band gathers around.
Day
when I'm away
one
from camp.
afternoon.
It's nice to have people literally watching my back.
Loom gates must need a massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello? Everything okay?
Bryn, you are going to check out the loom gate at some point, right?
Yeah, of course. I'll get around to it.
Good, good. Why it refuses to function is a mystery we must unravel together. A priority.
Not worried about our survival in an unknown land filled with volatile magic like the others?
Details. There is so much to discover, survival will take care of itself. Or Casman will insist it does, at least. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
I just want the real action to start. I want to find the biggest, baddest creature in the land and
That's what you do.
I don't know, climb it, or tear its strands free, or chuck a boulder at its head.
Yep, that's what you do. You find the biggest, baddest thing. It's like prison.
Would you mind flipping the order of those last two? A boulder might wreak havoc with the integrity of the strand.
For you, I'll think about it.
How thoughtful. You're going to make a great point, Bryn of Carnhaven.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, something else is tugging at my attention.
Loom gates.
Loom gates.
Okay.
Sev, how are you?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures. Also, left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably never see remnants of my past life again.
So you're doing good.
But, you know, I'm fine.
Yeah. Getting awkward. Reflect with
Wow.
humor.
Good to see you're settling in and totally not catastrophizing.
Catastrophizing.
Oh, sure, it's no big deal. It's not like we lack supplies, and we're completely prepared for whatever awaits us.
Sev.
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed up for.
That is completely understandable. We're all reeling.
I can already tell with the gameplay, Krebsy. It's pretty.
You're probably right.
It's pretty rough.
course.
Sure.
But I don't know if there's something else like
Yeah.
leveling up. Does it become better? You know. Ooh, craft. Okay. Craft new armor, armor and smithy. Each design uses a combination of different classes of materials, forged and carved. Materials are divided into slots. The top of the slots use the most materials. Biggest impact of the starts, okay? Materials have properties such as weight, resistance, and heat as soon as they also are affecting color. Mix and match the materials to create custom gear in both ability and looks. Some quests also require crafting. Yes, this is what I think is funny, right? Because It's like I have to craft, I have to pick up resources, but yet you have to pick up the resources. Just pick up the resources. Like that to me, and they're not the first game to do this mistake, right? If I have a crafting system and I have to pick up stuff, and when I break stuff, I have to manually pick it up. Why? Just suck it in. Just have it suck in or automatically go into my inventory. So, okay, +6, weapon, 4/6, distance 2/2. I think we go with that, which is what we already have. This. That's all I could do. Okay. But why would I want to do that? Rough leather. Not every piece of hide will take thick and strong, still harder than most cloths. Balance common source. I don't want to do that though, because that's less than what we have. Okay. Do I do... Brings up at 3. Back to 6. That drops that to...
You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear running for our lives. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm glad we made it in safely. But no one's really sure why the Enclave sealed itself away.
And you're worried we're in for a rough ride?
I think caution's in order.
I agree. But don't lose sight that we're the first people we know of to make it into this place in decades.
Of course we are. Do we know anybody else?
You're capable. And this is an opportunity. Oh, and listen. We've got your back, okay? Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back under us. And you need to get the lay of the land while we do.
We're the first people that we know of that has actually been here. Yes.
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
You think we might find another arc that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find
That
answers.
that right there, what she just said, that right there just proves that other people have been here. Right? The other person said that we're the first people ever to come over here. This one just said there could be more of these. And so, right? Okay. I guess he's not a person. Codex
Lane.
compiling.
You seem lost in thought.
Hmm? Oh, Bryn. Yes, I am. And you? I notice you've been checking in with the others at the camp.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe. Not just you. Everyone. In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
Given that I'm the newest member, how do you think I fit in?
It speaks volumes that Oria trusts you with taking over the expeditions this soon. I would have thought Casmin might take over in this interim period instead of you.
Casmin?
Up until about 6 months before you joined,
You like picking
Oria
up
was
items
training her to
manually?
become
Reminds me of
replacement as
ASMR.
point.
Okay.
It was going well. Then I don't know if it was Oria's decision or Casmin's, but either way, I suppose it's all for the best. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
Casmin hasn't been the most welcoming towards me. I wonder if she could be upset that I'm the new point.
Knowing Casmin, if she has a problem with you, it won't be long before she confronts you about it.
Ah, great. I've traveled with a Weaver band before, but it wasn't quite as functional as this. What makes this one run so smoothly?
The obvious answer is Oria. Not only is she a strong point and leader herself, but
If that was the case, Dustin, then you would
her
just like
mother is
pushing
one of the
buttons,
most famous enchantresses
which
of
you
our
wouldn't even need to
time.
play a game for that.
She's
You could
grown up
just literally
surrounded
just
by excellence.
pick up a controller and push buttons.
Wow. Still,
If it is, Oria makes it look easy.
You said Oria is the obvious answer to this band's success. Is there a...
Ah, yes. While Oria runs the field, when it's
Which
time for the caravan to
explains so
move,
much.
It's Casmin who takes over. She used to be a quartermaster on the docks of Don Brennig, facilitating relief efforts for the Udean Federation. The speed she can pack a caravan, it's no wonder that Oria trusts her to take over when it's time to move.
Before joining, I knew Oria's band was renowned for its top-notch techniques in weaving. Why do you think that is?
Ah, to keep a point's expedition gear competitive, you need a smith and an enchanter working in perfect harmony. And there's never been a pairing more harmonious than the union of our enchanter, Dam, and our smith, Sola.
They are sweet together.
Did you know Sola is descended from nobility in the Sansa Empire? Shame her family lost their fortune, though I suppose that's why she's so down to earth.
Are both Dam and Sola from Sansa?
No. In fact, Dam hails from Renland, where magic is completely
Voice acting is pretty good so
forbidden.
far.
I often wonder if Dam's fascination with enchanting would be as obsessive if magic wasn't dogmatically kept from him as a child.
Sev is relatively new to the team too. Has Sola taken on smithing apprentices before him?
No, she's never had an apprentice before. I don't know how he came to be her apprentice either. No one seems to.
That's a little odd, isn't it?
Not really. Typically, Ram are very secretive, culturally speaking. Sev may remain an enigma. I wish he would open up, though. I'd like to learn more about his people.
Lane, offering insight about the others is nice, but I came here to talk about you.
Oh, me?
20, $30.
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
What?
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall inciting incidents. At a young age, scholastic endeavors became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Udean mercantile family.
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the Enclave?
Truthfully, I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but never mind.
No, tell me.
You sure? Whatever's on your mind, I'm happy to listen.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are.
It's like, no. I really don't want to bother you with stuff. Go ahead, tell me. Oh, well, if you're going to ask.
It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, Thanks for listening.
Details remind me. Okay, so there's little journals to find. Can we climb anything? No. Okay. And they go on.
I am itching to get out there, but Aurea wants to talk to me first.
There. Fine. I'll talk to you. Change equipment. You're equipped. Okay, will be also a loadout. Takes her expedition. So it's going to be changed at any time at the base camp, but cannot be swapped while in the field. Okay. You're going to find different gear as you go. I don't think we reason to look at this, but we should talk to her.
Hey, Casmin. Recovering from our wild entrance into the Enclave?
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared to move.
Hold on, that's not what I...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Aurea's wing. If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a point who...
Whatever it is, just say it, Kaz.
You're no Aurea. I'm sorry. But she has more experience, and who knows what's out there.
Oh, one of those people, huh?
Hey, you're right. This is a first for me, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't terrified.
I like how she's mad at me because I don't have experience, but yet she's the one that fucked up. I didn't pack in the thing correctly. So who should be worried about whose position?
But Aurea is going to guide me through this. And to start, I'm going to do everything I can to keep us all alive.
That is oddly reassuring.
It's a great first goal, and one I'm pretty sure I can handle.
I can try to trust you with that.
That's all I ask.
I just won't ask you to pack anything. We'll be good. Don't worry about it. Blazing a trail. Let's talk first.
I was impressed by how you handled that drake outside the Vale.
A little terrifying, I will admit.
But you kept a cool head and didn't let it get the better of you. Not everyone can do that.
Especially the girl over there that didn't know how to pack stuff.
So after all the legends, this is it. The Enclave.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
You know I'm happy filling in for you, but are you sure I'm ready? After all, my last mentor, Aaron, didn't...
That man couldn't spot talent if it waved to him from the bottom of a bottle. Your old band is in the past. You've worked hard for this, and I have faith in you.
Thank you, Aurea. That means a lot.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to get the lay of the land. Thankfully, Lane Free has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings. It's 60 years old. Pre-Surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the Overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second loom gate, and what appears to be a giant statue. Possibly an ark.
You can see it from here? Must.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
A lot of stuff here. I wonder if this expands.
So this is a loom gate. It's
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems inert.
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave.
I didn't pay him for having a wife, I'll be honest.
Metaphorically, of course. The loom gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
Do you two need some privacy?
Solar, your genius is just, what was that, Bryn? Yes. Yes, I think we need to go theorize together.
Sure, if you say so.
Trust me, it's not a euphemism. Dom really loves theorizing.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to this part. Graphically, it looks nice. That looks like a guy I have to fight. Okay.
I've got you clear as a sands of summer, Bryn.
No interference from the Enclave.
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Veil.
That's reassuring.
Got a full-time contract, WD contract. I thought he was already with a full-time. See, like here, a perfect example, right? I can't pick it up now, but when I use a health potion and then run over the tonic, it picks it up. So why doesn't it just pick up this? Why wouldn't I pick this up right now? Why give me the option if I want to pick it up, but when I need it? It makes no sense. So you're going to pick up the vial for me if I need it, but you're not going to pick up the materials that I need. Okay. There's a ladder there, but we can't climb it. Got it. There. The fuck did that go? Seriously? So, can I break this? I need to get my Fortnite pickaxe out. All right, we're doing damage to it, but we're not doing enough damage to it. We're doing 18 hit. I don't want it. Stop it. We're doing 0 damage, then we do 5. This game is about going back to your base and putting stuff in your storage. Okay, but then why doesn't it just pick it up, though? I mean, you're gonna pick it up because you have to craft stuff. Hey, there we go. We got some steel. Can I make a pickaxe? I mean, this is Unreal Engine 5, isn't it? What about if I do this? Nope. Oh, it looks like. Okay. I don't think it is, though. I mean, I wonder how many things you can hold, right? I wonder. I mean, obviously they give you more to hold. Like, you can unlock different things. But what I can hold, like 9, 10, then I gotta go back? Regardless, you still want to pick up everything. She sounds like Serena Williams playing tennis. All right, cool. Oh god. I get through there? Oh. So I could just...
That's the edge of how far I can push the scribe.
Oh, okay.
It'd be like in the Veil's shadow all over again.
I gotcha. Okay. Ice pin foes in the place of time. Control them and reduce pressure during encounters.
More arcs. I'm not really happy we're here.
Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility is strange.
I almost feel like I'm playing Wayfinder right now, the way I'm going around picking up shit. Okay, does this mean if it's telling me to do something? Go up there.
Fresh water in walking distance of the campsite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
The point. What a beautiful view.
What am I getting hit by? My own stuff? Okay, so here you go. So my inventory is full. My inventory is full. So, of spaces. But I don't know how many you can carry of each one. So now, how do I go back? Oh, you can cut this tree down. Okay. Oh, these rocks too. I wonder if I have to make a weapon, like an axe or something. Just go back to your town, everything will be dropped in your inventory automatically. Well, I want to see if this is stone or is this going to be iron. Great. This is great gameplay right here, guys. Can't pick up that sword. Can I just go back? Locations. I have to walk back until I find until I find another teleporter or something, right? I'm assuming. Look at that pixelated waterfall. Is there going to be something behind it?
Hydra's Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
Oh, there is a teleporter. Okay. Well, let's go kill this dude. So have you played this already, Clips? So far we have 9. The hides. Ta-da! Just put you back there. I don't understand why we're getting cold damage. We can hurt ourselves with our own thing.
Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison him.
Happening right now. What is happening? I feel like I can go up here. Nothing up here.
This must be Hydra's Lake.
Jesus.
Lakes are still.
Why name it after the spirit of flowing water?
There's healing on the other side of here, right? Yeah. And we're fine. Very janky. Very janky when it comes to the movement. We got 10.
This must be the second loom gate.
What's covering the base?
I'll check it out. A lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
What about the loom gate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have two powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Tarza.
And he's gone.
Those are two. Okay.
With the debris gone, this loom gate doesn't appear to be in poor shape at all. Time to check out the Great Arc.
Okay. Look for the Great Arc near the collapsed mine. Am I going towards the collapsed mine? Just picked his ass up and chucked him. corpse mine looks like it's over here somewhere. Oh, Jesus, I'm gonna die.
Hold on.
Okay. Bree's health reaches dangerous levels, or will use a sacred to rescue her. Okay. The event to rescue is select resources to prevent in her safe pouch. All others are lost. Oh, for God's sakes. In the safe pouch. Upgrading a caravan will increase the size of the safe pouch. I can only take the 3. So, obviously the blues. 2, and then a steel. If I lose all of that. Oh, man. Is this back to our base? Is this an MMO? No. Okay, I'm confused now. Oh, it automatically gets dropped off. Gotcha. Day 1 night. So does it get lost into that area? Can I go back to that area and pick it up? Oh boy, now I gotta do it all over again, huh? And everything comes back. Okay. Yeah, the guys are a little janky. Which way did we do before? We went this way. Oh, wait a minute. We went across. Like push your luck type of thing. We went across here to this thing over there. The attacks sometimes get a little floaty. Where did I go before? Oh, he's right here. But I lost all my shit over there, so I don't think we're getting it back. I'm sorry. Is there an invisible thing right next to me? Why can't I pick up this stuff? Because we're full. Let me drop that. And let me drop that. Oh, shit. Is that the way I have to go back to my base? Yeah, I think so. We definitely have to find a portal. That's goal number 1 right now. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. If I interact here, I sleep. No?
Your tent. Might not be glamorous, but you can rest here when you're not gallivanting on expeditions.
It's perfect.
I don't know about perfect. I could have done a better job if we didn't lose half our supplies
Oh,
when we
for
passed through
God's
the veil.
sakes, lady.
Seriously, I didn't have anything close to this in Aaron's band. Half the time I was lucky if I didn't sleep on dirt.
Huh. That's unfortunate. I'll leave you to get settled.
All right, so now if I go past the time after expedition, time passes, bring rest and recover. Each day is divided into 2 daytime expeditions and 1 nighttime expedition. Every time a new day passes, the condition in the enclave change. Creatures can change locations. Extreme weather conditions may appear for that day. Okay. Where is the person? Open power. Let's see. The woven gives me that. This gives me. Oh no! Wait a minute. The tan one gives me 10. Make myself weaker. Just no. That's what I want. Why does it go back to? Am I not crafting it? Okay. What am I doing wrong here? Those did it, but the other ones didn't. I click on the thing. Yeah, but see, it goes back to normal. I'm confused there. Artificial stand resonates with energy and original allows you to... Okay. Look for a great arc near the collapsed mine. Collapsed mine. Oh, collapsed mine's that way, so we got to go around the bend. Going the right way? Go up and around. Wait. Is that a... Can I zoom in? There's an axe up there. You see it? Yep, there's an axe up above here. I blocked. It's too early. Early to tell you. I mean, I'm still learning everything. Oh, there's some stuff here. There's an axe over here. Yeah. Is that what I just... No, that's not what I found. We're facing that way, so that way. It's up higher.
End of the lifeline, Bryn.
So wait, I can't go that way? Can I push this? You guys see it? It's like right there. It's an axe. I mean, just this? Is it below me? Well, that's ice. I don't know what's happening there when that happens. This is gonna hurt. Aha, that's what that is. Okay, so we found the cave system we were looking for there for the axe. I like the magic. It seems pretty good. Collapsed mind. Okay. It's not as fluent as like a Fable. Jesus. The combat's a little fucking wonky because when you're attacking, they can just keep moving around. And the camera, like, I don't like that at all. Right, so you got to keep moving the camera around so it doesn't. Is there an auto lock? Maybe there is. Maybe I haven't unlocked it. Maybe it's a thing you unlock later. Let's see. Let's drop that and that. Pick up what I wanted to pick up. Cobalt. Well, see, this sucks. Look for the Great Arc near the collapsed mine. The Great Arc. It's outside. Instead of giving me feedback, tell me what you like about the game first. Then don't know if players about the game. Yeah, but if I tell you that the camera system sucks, right? If I tell you the camera system sucks.
That's as far as I can push the scry.
Okay, well, I guess that means I'm going in here. Nope. I can't go in there. Okay. Yay. That looks like a guy I'm supposed to... I don't want to start with him. This doesn't look like I'm supposed to...
I was right. It is an arc. A great one.
Okay.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
No. Press Y to climb them.
An arc of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Then there's not much we can do with this for now. Dom seems to have an idea about the Loom Gate, at least. 2 Enclave constructs. Neither of them functional. Good news. Lane found a shortcut back to our camp for you, and we've got the Wisp working.
Oh, good.
The wisp?
Watch as Wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the shortcut.
Oh, good. Breadcrumb trails.
I see the path.
Good. That should take you to the shortcut.
Yeah, the controls are a little... Shortcut, you said. Inside this thing?
That should be it. According to my map, it's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
No. Specifically of the camera, you don't like 30. As a matter of fact, you know, I'll give you a keyboard and you can write code for me since I'm being a dev is so hard.
We believe we found a way to activate the Loom Gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
Has that been 2 hours already? Dear Lord, I feel like I haven't done anything in this game.
We could expand our search of the Enclave. Who knows what we might find?
The potential for this...
Agreed. So, how do we repair a Loom Gate?
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but their ability to power them. It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical... The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is...
And the tangle that formed around
This
it.
feels like a little bit of like Breath of the Wild-ish, you know what I mean?
Precisely.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the surge, this band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the arcs riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently, the arcs have a thin...
That is true,
carapace
Altern.
between
We're
their
doing a lot of
skin
story
and their armor
and
plates.
talking and stuff.
Nigh a magically resistant material like that would be perfect to seal a rupture in the tapestry.
Have you played Wayfinder?
So I need to cleave this carapace
Wayfinder's...
off the arc. There's no way.
It almost feels just like this. When you're not in the dungeons and you're in the open world area, it feels exactly like this open world area.
Come Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge.
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace. No problem.
We'll talk.
Great foresight in removing the debris from the Loom Gates platform. We've got a clear workspace once the patch is forged.
Happy to be one step ahead.
Everyone's got a part to play in this.
I feel like we're still in the tutorial. We don't have head armor yet. Anders.
Hey, I
Hey,
know we need to fix up the forge.
I would
but
have fixed up the
before
forge,
we
but
do,
I'm missing pieces because I
I'd like to
left
talk
them
to you about
behind
something.
because, you know.
Sure.
I owe you an apology.
What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived, and I was just under a lot of stress with
Yeah.
everything that
Yeah,
happened.
none of us were under stress. Yeah, you were the only one that was under stress when we were running for our lives. Don't worry about it.
You mean when we ran for our lives from a death cloud into a lost land?
Exactly.
Yeah, that, and losing supplies.
Yeah, I get it. You lost the
and Oya
supplies.
getting injured, and then having a point takeover who,
Lacks experience.
at the time, that's what it seemed like. But ever since we arrived, you've been more than proving yourself. You made finding food and water a top priority.
Amazing.
That's when I underestimated you when I shouldn't have. And frankly, I was a jerk about it.
I underestimated you, and you exactly what I thought it was. And it's okay that you're a jerk.
It's okay, Cass.
No, it's not. I really am sorry.
Let's have an emotional talk
I
here.
hope we can have a bit.
Thanks. That means a lot. Let's just start fresh,
Feel feels.
okay?
I'd love that.
Yeah, let's talk.
How are you feeling now that we're starting to get settled?
If this is settled, I'd hate to see us scrambling.
You were scrambling.
I have a hard time letting my guard down when there are so many unknowns. We're still missing supplies, and our campsite isn't half what it should be.
The role of point seemed really serious to you. Can I ask why that
My
is?
father was a point.
Because it is serious. If you screw up, we all die.
If any of us screw up, we all die. What are we talking about?
That seems extreme.
Think of it this way. Let's say we're low on food in the desert.
Uh-huh.
If you scout 3 leagues in the wrong direction, we're all 3 leagues further away from food we need to survive.
Right. I guess I see what you mean. Still sounds like an extenuating circumstance.
And being the first to enter the Enclave in almost half a century isn't an extenuating circumstance.
Point taken, I suppose. You know, when talking to Lane, they mentioned that you actually trained to become point yourself.
See? Jealousy.
I was wondering if that had something to do with why we weren't getting along.
Oh, no. Being point just wasn't for me. That's all.
Jealous.
So, I know Sola mentioned improvements to her forge meant being able to hone my sword. What does that entail exactly?
Unfortunately, the missing supplies I mentioned.
Is there a way I can help you restock?
Right now, we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and weapons, because that's the priority. But if there's anything you can spare, I can repurpose them into supplies for our campsite.
Sounds simple enough.
Glad to hear it.
Oh. Salvage resources. Supplies used in multiple things over the course. Okay, fantastic. Resource converts into salvage 1. Well, let's salvage a little bit. Salvage. Okay, what does that do? Camp supplies 3. Okay, we'll do that. Here, we'll give you 3 there. Give you that one. Quest complete. This format. Craft. You make a helmet. Well, wouldn't really call it a helmet, but you know. See, why does it go? Why does it go back? I'm so confused. Choose a resource to influence the design trait. Okay, I want that. I hit A. Right? Add resource. Okay. Now, there's no crafting. You see my problem here? And then when I back out, look, it says armor 14, 7717, right? And then I back out and it goes back to... So, where am I supposed to craft? Am I doing this wrong? I want that, right? Here we go. Click on that. It goes up. But there's nothing I can... Oh, I'm so confused. I can't craft it. Is it broke? Am I doing something wrong? I don't understand. Gotta select one of each. One of each. One of each what? This? This? Ah. Gotcha. Thank you.
Sword and board.
We can't do this. So we can't do that one. We're missing this. Woven resource. So we need to go to get the woven resource. Got it. Okay, so she did say we could do this one, though. No? No, we can't. Ah. All right. Okay, and she wants me... I mean, sure, let's just... There we go.
These are a great start. With the supplies we've got already, we could shape up our camps. We lost a lot of stuff when we were running for our lives, and frankly, our setup is only half of what it should be.
Yeah, altered. Now that you've successfully used the crafting system, is this that a feature you like? Because right now, I'm just writing down things gamers like.
But we can rebuild.
I think
What do you
the
have,
the
Like we
system is
discussed,
much better.
Sola could forge
I understand
better
it now
weapons
thanks
with
to
improvements
Eclipse.
to our smithy. Like, alternatively, Dom could certainly cure better for our... And to keep you in fighting form, having Lane's alchemical... There's no end to the improvements we could make around here. And every...
What about you?
Me? Oh, I don't need anything.
Come on, there must be something.
I mean, would new shelves be nice? Sure. I also have some ideas for your supply pouches. But don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, improving Sola's forge is more important.
Okay.
Kaz, don't be shy.
We did 5 things. Let's
If
get in
it's
the
shelves you
conversation
want,
for
it's
15
shelves
minutes.
you'll get. We'll organize the crap out of this place in no time.
No, I don't need them. I mean, it would be nice, but...
I mean, I have to
Come
say
on.
that the Scottish accent's
Say it.
getting to me.
No.
Yeah, I thought that was a stretch too. Don't worry, we'll make some improvements around here.
Thanks, Bren.
Okay, complete treading water. Talk to you? I talk to you? No. I'm talking to you. We don't have anything on us, right? That stays there? Cool. So we need Weaver things. I mean, I think we will at some point. I don't know when. It would be great for the new Switch 2 to do it. Wait, can I teleport? Yeah. Oh, I can't. I want to go back. Can I choose where I come out of? That's actually a good question, Altern. If I purchased this game, which I didn't because it's Game Pass, right? If I did purchase this game, if I was interested in the game and I only had 2 hours to complete, it's intriguing enough for me to continue it, so I would say I would keep it. You know what I mean? Because of the really I have to go back to her. Because of the system of like upgrading and stuff, I could see myself putting hours into this game. So if I purchased it, I would say, yeah, I would keep it. Upgrade the state. It is slow though. It is a slow go. And nothing like super exciting has happened.
Sola is delighted with the improvements to her forge. She can refine your sword. It's great work, Bryn.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This campsite will be.
How
top
much
of
is
the
this
line
game?
in no
$30
time.
bucks? For $30, yes. $60, no.
Yeah.
Or
We're definitely going
$70,
to need
no.
to start directing a water flow to the camp. Maybe even install a fountain in the back. Would help to get a garden going in here too.
What? Do you ever take a break? You know, to enjoy a job well done?
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax.
You know, I've had a lot rattling around in my head since. Sure, there are so many new discoveries, but we're also trapped inside a hostile environment. Sometimes it just gets so loud in my head, you know?
Yeah, I do. It's like waves crashing down on me from all sides. All these awful thoughts of what could happen keep dragging me
The story
under
itself right now, not really
until
pulling me in.
You can tell me.
until I can't breathe. Or it feels that way.
I get it.
You do.
Completely. Maybe we could slow down and catch our breath together sometime. It would definitely help me.
Maybe. I'd better get back to work, but
Maybe we can slow down and catch our breath together. Yeah, okay.
Aurea, it's Lane, by the way. What's that? They don't like to be called.
I knew we'd recover. We always do. Still feels nice to have my core tools back this quickly.
Still a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Speaking of, I've something for you. We've been scavenging around the way station and reclaimed a fair amount of useful materials. They're stored away and ready for you. Should be enough to reforge your sword as we discussed.
Okay.
Can you also reforge armor? Improve my bow?
Sure can. Weapons or armor, we can rework them with different materials as you prefer.
What's the key difference between reforging my gear and just making something new?
If you want gear that does something fundamentally different, make something new. For instance, there are fabrics, metals, leathers, and so on that are highly resistant to heat. A suit of armor made of a combination of those would have been incredible against the Drake you faced in the Veil's shadow. If you don't need something additional, and just want to improve what you already have, that's when you reforge. Keeps the clutter down in the caravan.
So, the way the game feels, because you can see it's very grindy as far as go get the materials, come back, repurpose stuff. I feel like that's a Game Pass mechanic. And what I mean by that is because it is on Game Pass, they want you to play as long as possible, right?
What should I expect from a reforged sword?
It depends on the materials we use. Some hold edge better, making your swipes that much more deadly. Others make your gear lighter. Or, for something like armor, change the way it handles heat and cold.
Sounds like it's time to make something that can punch through arc armor.
That's the spirit.
All right, gear can be forged to swap out lower quality materials and stronger ones. The same category, the original materials are claimed for used parts in the process. New materials will be also changed, both appearances and the stats of your gear, higher quality materials. Yeah, we're still in the fucking tutorial. Well, that's much better, huh?
There you go. Not just good as new. Better.
Now that I can cut the carapace free, what's next?
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you'll put it together with me. At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one. With carapace and enough metal, I can forge his patch for the leaking conduit.
Any particular metal required?
No, the voice acting is very good. Voice acting is very good.
No, just enough of the same type. Except once you have everything we need, we'll forge the patch here.
So look, this plan to repurpose Carapace to fix the Loongate's conduit? Pure elegance.
Sev's idea. I only helped him with the design.
You did more than help. You practically finished it.
Okay. When I take this, can I choose which way? Cleave car pass from the towering arc. All right, Travis, have a good one. Am I supposed to talk to him?
Two wonders of enchanting, an arc and loom gates. We can touch them, smell them if we want. And they don't work.
Does this guy have a wife? I don't know.
Maddening.
Did you
Did I what?
smell the loom gate?
A little, but that's beside the point. But mossy, hints of sage, a subtle yet full-bodied undertone of...
Amazing. Well, now.
Oh yes, should our plan succeed.
And if not?
Then it is time for Plan B, which I have not yet thought up, but I'm sure we won't need.
A crafter is only as good as their tools, they say.
Glad we're starting to upgrade the camp then.
Very much so. There are alchemical formulas I simply can't create for you without the right alembics, and once I have those, we'll be set. Many of the plants and minerals I'm after are within safe distance of the camp, so I'll be able to gather them myself.
Okay. And then let's go talk to this lady. Bird brain over here.
Elder Akala have an aura of cold that'll stick on you if you let it. Don't forget, Lane can make files to help as well. It's quite a thing.
Disorienting.
I'll only ever use it when I'm sure it's needed.
How exactly does it operate?
Similar to a loom gate, but much more focused. I maintain a constant flow of magic into the scry, and it connects to you.
Letting you see the area around me.
In an emergency, I can, I guess yank is the best term, on that connection.
But how come you never hear about scries being used by military? Or to bring nobles home after a night of debauchery?
Rarity and expertise. Scries are enclave enchantments, and when the veil closed, supplies ceased. On top of that, it takes someone with exceptional control and stamina when channeling magic to use one for any length of time.
Got it. That's why points become watchers. It's really nice, having the sensation of you and the others watching over me. You're like the guardian spirits from the stories every Carnhaven child knows. You protect, advise, and of course bicker.
Well, I don't know about spirits, but we'll be your guardians any day.
Compared to my last band, I'm glad we actually use the scry.
Just don't take it as a license to be reckless. Risky business flirting with death.
All right. I don't get to pick which way I want to go. So every time I got to travel back and walk my ass. All right. That's the way I gotta go. which is all over on the other side. I think it's just easier if I fucking walk around. Want to keep you as long as possible because it says with me Game Pass. That's, I mean, that's why I feel it is, right? I don't know about all that stuff that's happening there. Happens quite often. I thought I did. There was a fast travel point, but I can't move on this thing. I'm sure it's user error. All right, there's two axes up here, so there's things up here I have to get. We're close to one.
A set of schematics. Tarmakind smithing? Maybe Sola would know.
Yeah, the controls are a little wonky, man. It looks like there's still... Is there one above me? No. Wonder if there's another. Nope. Can't go up higher than that, so it's got to be below. So we're on an axe, and there's another axe. There's an axe over here. Gotta be below us. Oh, that hurts big time. I wonder if I can seal it. Doesn't get fixed? Nope. Broke my ankle. Got it. The first thing they showed was the climbing on the giant, like Shadows of Shadows of Colossus. Okay, see, there's a axe just below me. Was it right here? Okay. There's got to be another one up here or something. I can't go up any higher there. Other one is like right here. It's got to be in here. Hmm. I'm not sure. We got 3 of 5. There's one more spot where I'm at right here. I just don't see it. See, it's like right there. That's got to be the spot up there. Right where my arrow is pointing. Maybe it's around the other side.
Can't stretch the scry any further.
Yeah. Not good, Papa. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it's up, but the spot looks like it's over by where I was. I just can't find it over there. Right, cleave. Phase from towering arc. Oh, right. We gotta go back to the arc guy. Which is this way, right? We're gonna have to fight him, aren't we?
You're coming up on the Ark of the Stricken Earth. With a stronger sword, hopefully the carapace will come off easy.
Famous last words.
This might take a while.
You'll need to swing harder to cut through armor that thick.
Just ask for it.
What's happening?
Retrieving the carapace is going to be trickier than we thought.
No. Great, he's looking for his weapon. Oh, we're only 3 hours in. We finally have a battle.
Catch your breath. When you're ready, you can climb the Ark to attack it from different angles.
I'm climbing up your asshole. Oh, God, no. Oh. Let me go. Oh, God.
See those discs? Those are holding the armor.
You guys, check this out. Ready? I gave him a dick. His dick showing. I'm on it. Yeah.
See those discs? Those are holding the armor in place.
Discs. Okay. Here, can I just hold around here? If it hurts me, it's gotta hurt him, right? Jesus.
Magic isn't coursing through that patch of skin anymore. Move on. See those discs? Those are holding the armor in place.
Oh, what the hell?
See those discs? Those are holding the armor in place. That's it! Hit the exposed skin with everything you've got.
Got it. They should have led with this. This is pretty badass. Oh, got me. Like a little bug. Nope. Nope. Shit. Ow. Here, we'll go in the chest. Get out of the way.
You are unstoppable, Bryn.
I was worried we might lose our chance to get the carapace, but you secured it.
Any concerns about using the Archon strand, Dom?
Concerns? None. Excitement? Considerable. We should be able to weave that strand into your mantle, Bryn.
What do I have on me? Oh, we're getting rid of this shit. Drop that. Drop that, drop that. That was a cool fight. Also, taking notes. Player likes big boss fights instead of 2-hour story talking. Being able to create ice dicks. Noted. This type of feedback devs want. Good feedback, not bad ones. All right. Now it's a craft. It says fabulous conduit patch. So now we got to go back in this direction, go to the other room over here, and go back to base. Go murder this guy real fast. We barely scratched the surface with this game. Oh, okay. So this is a different entrance. Got it. That's why. Okay, so we gotta go that way. Noted.
Perfect.
You think this patch will fix the leaking pipe?
Yes. And with the debris cleared, why don't you tell Aria we've got everything we need to fix the loom gate?
Me?
Acting or otherwise, major communication should come from the point.
I'll keep that in mind.
Carter says EA reads all turns notes to see how to take players' feedback. Quote, user wants to find us information to make our product better for them. They can have fun, but will also make us money, or more money. Yeah, there's a day-night cycle.
Trying to find a way out of here.
Focus.
Okay. Weavers channels magic through strands of power woven in mantle. Can only be attuned in strays of the family. By harvesting more strands from the wild creatures around the enclave. Okay, power of ones he already has. Okay. Kinetic power. Use the harvest strand to unlock a new power. Please. Ooh. Make a note. I'll turn user likes when things show up on screen to make me feel like I'm leveling up and doing something. Make another note. Too much reading. Every time a new strand is harvested, Dame creates an artificial strand that resonates with the harvest. Some quest objectives require specific quality. Press each strand upgrade. Okay. Okay, so a blast. So I can pull stuff together and then blast it. Cool. That explodes as well. Okay. All right. They call it ice walls. I call it an ice dick.
The patch is ready, and I've cleared the debris at the loom gate in Glintwood Hollow.
Excellent work, Bryn. Time for you to take a well-earned rest while the band heads into the Hollow.
You sure you don't need me to come?
We've got this. And
All right, if you say so.
Anytime in camp, Brain can rest and tend to advance time. Day will advance to night, and night will advance to day. Well, thank you very much for explaining that to me. Wake up!
Aurea, how's it going?
Bryn, you're awake. We're making progress over here. Careful with that.
Hey, no one came back to camp, did they? Is the rest of the band still with you?
We're all here. And the leak is just about fixed.
Hey, wait, I just want to talk.
Taking notes, added fireworks every time a player makes an achievement, like a loot box. Also, this is not a book. Too much
was
text. I
incredible.
better read a book than play a game.
Hey, couldn't have done it without you.
Actually, we couldn't have done it without Sev. I didn't expect you to have such a deft hand with magical conduits.
I'm not. I mean.
Not to distract from the victory, but something happened while you were gone. I saw something. Well, someone.
A Hearthsider?
Maybe. The figure was masked and standing at the edge of the camp. I think they were watching me before they disappeared.
Little creeper going on there.
How friendly.
If there are people still
Just like
left
how
in the
friendly.
Enclave,
I'm
we
lonely.
need to find them. They can tell us what happened here.
Yes. I was just thinking we should chase down the scary masked figure that likes to watch Bryn sleep.
Sev has a point. We need to set up a watch for camp. No one has made contact with us, but clearly they're watching. Any expectation of a warm welcome is off the table.
They've been living under the veil for almost 50 years. Who knows how their version of Weaver culture has diverged from ours.
All the same, we can't just sit here. We don't know who they are or what they can do. If they do mean us harm, I need to investigate what we're dealing with.
Friendly or hostile, if there are Hearthsiders, we need to find them.
Agreed.
And the good news is, fixing the Loom Gate didn't just give us easier access to Glintwood, it expanded our scry's reach.
So scries are somehow connected to the Enclave's tapestry.
Every scry was built here.
This means you not only have access to the Loom Gate, but you can safely explore further.
Ooh. So now we can go back and get
Incidentally,
that thing.
our maps indicate that there is a village beyond the Hollow in a large swathe of wetlands known as Dredger's Mire.
Perhaps we'll find our Hearthsider there. Bryn, why don't you brief with Lane before your next expedition?
Sounds good.
After that, it's time to use the Loom Gate.
Why didn't you guys return using it yourselves?
We needed to take a key swatch back to camp in order to connect the two.
They wanted you to be a test dummy.
We'll make sure you have a key swatch to connect any other loom gates to this one from now on.
In terms of pure devastation, nothing matches the raw power of the arc-stricken earth, wielding the bespoke mining barn, standing tall enough to graze the treetops. No wonder there's a mere existence of a considered extremely controversial prior to the surge. The Enclave insisted that the massive arcs were also designed strictly to construction, but any fool with the faith in this spark of imagination could see the destructive potential. I have no doubt at all the Enclave's military strategies were also prepared to deploy them in defense of the borders. Connect blast only would make a quick work of any temporary fortification. Okay.
Here to brief.
I like to know everything I can before venturing off to a new place.
Just beyond the forested hills of Glintwood Hollow lies the wetlands known as Dredger's Mire. Much like the Hollow, the Enclave prospected many of the raw materials needed for its ambitious constructs and projects from the mire. Oh, it's no coincidence you found the Ark of the Stricken Earth near a collapsed mine. I believe the natural surroundings of the mire were also rich in resources. The Enclave even settled a small village there known as Poldervale.
Which is where I might find that masked figure that was watching me.
It's possible. Regardless, do you have any questions before you head out?
Yeah, why, when you guys went out, you took the whole team, and when I go out by myself?
Some of the others didn't seem so sure we should be trying to track down the masked figure. What do you think?
History demands we find them. If the masked figure truly is a hand of the surge...
Sounds like I'd better find them then. Thanks for the info, Lane.
My pleasure. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I didn't have the biggest role to play in the Loom Gate's repair. I'm not exactly handy with a hammer. But watching the band work gave me an idea for a new alchemical project. Its working name is a loom shard.
A loom shard?
Yes. It's a shard that could draw magic from a loom gate and bring you back to camp safely, wherever you are.
Oh, well, that sounds fantastic.
How is this different from Aurea putting me back with the scry?
Unaided, Aurea can only summon enough magic to bring you back safely, not all the valuables you might have collected on your expedition. Because this shard draws magic from the tapestry, it can bring you back safely with all you've gathered.
Well, we definitely want that.
Thanks, Lane.
That'll speed up the whole process. Loom shard. It takes time to activate. However, use it with caution. Okay. Base camp loom gate allows instant travel to any other loom gate. Great. Look at the other loom gates around the world. Great. Well, the only one we have is that one over there, which is good because then I have to go up. There's shortcuts, there's loom gates, there's instant travel.
Ready? Let's do this.
Do it. Do it. Yeah, stop nodding at each other and just go through the goddamn thing. Check if you have all your body parts.
First trip through the loom gate is a success.
Hopefully more trips to come. To new and exciting places.
That's as far as I can push the scry.
What the hell?
That's as far as I can push the scry.
I still can't get up there. You liars. Yeah, it's very I guess they want me over here, right? Yeah, it's very slow going. What the hell is that thing over there? You see that? What was that? What was that? Well, it's one of those guys again. Couple guys over there. He's a wandering. Hmm. Can't go anywhere there yet. Don't touch that. That's bad. Okay, it's one full swing. That's two full swings. Oops. Four. Five. I mean, obviously, the more I unlock, the game feels better and better. Ooh, shoot. That was safe. Got over here. This is where he fought the guy, right? Yeah. So now he wanders. We just gotta go this way. We gotta go up and over, but I can't go up and over because we can't go high. I feel like that's gonna kill us. Feel that? I feel like that's gonna kill us. I gotta get over there.
The Sodden Pass. A fitting name for the road to the wetlands.
You push that guy off the mountain? Yeah. Where am I going here?
According to the maps, you're getting close to Dredge's Mire.
Gee, could this be it?
Designed for a two-hander. Looks like it was being packed up to ship.
It'll be exciting to work off an Enclave design firsthand.
Oh, completely different biome. So to go there, I need to build up my heat. This is pretty cool. All right, so this is became much bigger. How do I use? How do I use? She gave me a thing.
I know you're excited to explore, but first things first.
Yeah.
Use our key swatch with a loom gate in the mire so that it's easy to return.
Okay, how do I do that?
I'll check the maps.
Okay. Toggle attunement. How do I do that? Can't click on anything here. For gameplay, B. Yeah, just for gameplay. The gameplay was hurting the channel. So we're leaving 30 NSG as the live channel.
Perfect. I can see the connection. We'll be able to come back whenever we'd like.
You know
I'm
what?
having to trek through all the mud.
The beauty of instantaneous travel. Keys watches are a...
Well, that's good. We'll Southwest Station. At our base. Build degree. Alright. Yeah, I think this is where we'll leave it. I want to go back to the base real fast, though. Craft. A two-hander. Oh. I don't know if I should use the purple. Heat resistant. I mean, yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Swing hard.
Sweet.
My darling, I suspect the way the light filters through the Enclave's veil makes you
This is
look
the studio's first
more
game.
honest than ever.
Stop.
Should I come back later? I didn't mean to interrupt you two.
Sorry, Bryn. Sometimes we get lost in our little world.
But since you're here, I was actually hoping to speak with both you and Sola.
Oh?
I don't know if you know this, but my wife is an extremely talented smith who
Oh, that is his wife.
under a variety
Okay.
of world-class
Like, it's
teachers.
weird.
Well, a revolving door of mentors doesn't exactly facilitate the most stable education, especially when one of them drops dead in front of you.
Oh, details. You've made more of your varied experience than most could glean from a lifetime. Anyway, I know you always hoped to further your education with the Tarmakine Smithing School's techniques. So, I asked Lane to look into whether or not any Tarmakine smithing was ever practiced here in the Enclave.
Oh, doll. You shouldn't have. It's sweet, but there are other priorities.
What could be more pressing than helping my wife fulfill her lifelong dreams? As luck would have it, there were Tarmakine smiths here before the search.
Really?
Perhaps our daring point might be able to keep a lookout for anything those smiths might have left behind.
I'm liking
I
it.
mean,
It's very
if
slow,
too much
though.
trouble,
Of course. I'd be happy to help.
Like, we're 3 hours in, Akuta Papa, and there's still, like,
I'll leave you to discuss the details.
unlocking things to learn what they are.
Anything in particular I should look for?
the Tarmakine smithing techniques are exceptionally... It might be too much to hope for anything close to it. I'd take anything you can find.
You might be in luck. I found a schematic. Is this...
Yes, this schematic is for a Tarmakine helm.
Could we forge a helm using the schematic?
Unfortunately, the schematic isn't finished. But sometimes smiths will create a prototype alongside their designs. If you found something like that, I might be able to forge the helm.
Okay. Okay, so pros so far, the visuals are very nice, right? I like the way it looks. Fighting feels good, but doesn't feel great. So it's a little janky at times. The camera's very janky. Camera's very janky as you're fighting stuff. I like the upgrading system. I like the inventory system where you get certain things. We're unlocking things as we go. He has the codex. You can upgrade stuff. I like all this. It's a nice mix. I think the game's good so far. But then again, 3 hours in, the pacing's a little slow as far as what you're doing through the tutorial, learning different things. The dialogue, I like the dialogue. I think the voice acting and stuff is good. It's just a lot of stuff going on. And it moves the story like big swaths, right? Like the story is big as far as like the amount of dialogue. But moving across the map is like minute with that. Albert says, I think that's what most streamers who have played this said, that it looks great, but the combat is pretty wonky. Yeah, the combat is a little janky. The dialogue and stuff is great. The voice acting is great. But to go... Like, look I mean, look, the splashing. It's like they're on ice skates. You see how she's walking, and then when you like, I don't know. It's weird. It's very like, can't see my hands, but when I'm like running full direction and then turn real fast, it's like I'm on ice skates. It's very slow response. It's just weird. I can't fight here, so I can't show you. All right. We'll leave it at that. Maybe we'll play some more of this tomorrow. If not, what I'll do is I'll play this offline, and then I'll be uploading the uploads to this channel as well. Yeah, the movement is off. Yeah, I'll say it's probably landing between a 6 and a 7 score. Yeah, I think IGN gave it a 7, if I'm not mistaken. I'm definitely going to play more, because the stuff that I have unlocked is intriguing enough for me to keep doing it and leveling up my skills and whatnot. That they should have led. Like, I understand they did the dragon. The dragon they showed in the very beginning, the Drake, whatever. That was cool, but you didn't really get to fight. You had to die to him to progress through the tutorial. They should have led with one of those Guardian fights. With the Ark. That's the way they should have done. The Ark battle, I was like, this is cool. Not that it's like groundbreaking or anything like that, but that's much better to be like, oh, like if this is happening now, what are you gonna fight against? Type of thing.
Solar seems pretty pleased with.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow for some more of the daily grind over on the main channel, 30NSG. Appreciate it very much. Go check out. I have uploaded on Nerding with 30. We have a second trailer called The Real Ridiculous, where I take movie trailers and I do an AI song over it, making it just more ridiculous. So check that out. There's a second video of that over on Nerding with 30. We have uploads on 30 and Still Jamming. We have this channel, 30 and Still Gaming, and then we have our live channel on 30NSG. I appreciate you guys very much. You guys have a great rest of your evening, night, or day, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.